Choose love, y'all. Hey, love, 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 LuvLees, love, 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 LuvLees, love, lot of love, big love, 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 what? Love, 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 hey, love, choose love, y'all. Love, 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 LuvLees, love, 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 lot of love from above. I love you.
I love you too.
What up, though?
Welcome.
Welcome to another episode of the Lovely Podcast. There you go. There we go. Episode 44. 5 ways to build trust. How to build trust in a relationship. That's what we're going to be talking about. You got to be trustworthy. You got to trust your partner. You got to trust yourself.
Yeah, you can't trust nobody else if you don't trust yourself, child.
You know what I'm saying? So we are here with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in and joining us today. I'm Malachi Lee.
I'm Danny Lee.
Together,
we are
the LuvLees. Married comedy and acting duo. We've been married 2 years now. I'm telling myself because it's crazy to me to hear it back to me as I'm saying it to y'all. I'm hearing it for myself and letting myself know that this is what I've been doing is being married.
Being full-fledged married.
Full-fledged. Same last name married.
We do got the same last name. I ain't hyphenate nothing. I just went boom, same last name.
How you feel today?
I feel good. I am tired, but I feel good. It might be because it's dreary outside.
A little gloomy.
But yeah, I feel good. I'm excited. Me and my brother, we had a very good conversation about our childhood, which kind of opened up a lot of doors. Because me and my brother, we did not get along as children, and we kind of realized why we did not get along. And we cried and everything. He was like, you know what? We can only have these kind of conversations once every 6 months or once a year for me. Like, because it was very intense and it was not planned. And it was just like, wow, all of this time we weren't getting along because of our thoughts and our assumptions about each other. He thought that I did not like him because of something that his dad did, like growing up. My mom told him about what his dad did, and I didn't even know the truth. So that was far from I didn't know. So I'd be like, why is he acting like that with me? Wow. And years later, here we are talking about it. So
here we go. It was great to see, honestly. I know that it wasn't ideal for you, y'all. I mean, it was ideal. What I say is like when y'all was like, hey, we can't do this again. Another 6 months. But I'm like, yeah, whatever.
It was a lot.
Like it was a lot, but it was healing. Like y'all needed that. Y'all needed that. That was uncovered trauma.
It needed to be done. And it was like, wow, it felt like a long therapy session. And it was just like surprising because we were like, he's like, I thought you knew. Why would she tell me the truth and lie to you? I don't know. She's not here to tell us why, but it's crazy that she literally told him the truth and lied to me about what happened to my sister. And the whole time he's thinking that I am like super, upset and annoyed with him as a person because of what happened. But I didn't even know what happened. Like,
no idea.
And it's funny because I would get in trouble because he would always pick on me. He would do stuff and my mom would be like, well, you grown, you can do whatever you're supposed to do. I'm 10 years old. Like, okay, I'm not grown. So, I mean, growing up, I would do stuff back to him. Like, well, ain't nobody else going to protect me. I got to protect myself. And it was just all the things that was coming out. It was just like, wow, it was mind boggling. So, I'm grateful for that conversation. And
Good. Yeah, I feel like y'all needed it. I was there to witness it, and I was like very proud of y'all. Actually, I was proud that y'all got that out. that y'all talked about. It was unexpected. It didn't happen on purpose at all, but
Mm-hmm.
it was so much needed. Like I sat there quiet and y'all both cried. Y'all needed that though. Like that'd be a lot of times we have this unspoken trauma in our lives. And that's what, when it's unspoken and untalked about it goes unresolved.
And it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And you're mad at this person and they're mad at you and you don't even know why. But you're like, oh, this is my family member, so I gotta try to get along with them, but I can't stand them.
Yeah.
And it's like, why can't you stand them or whatever? And it has nothing to do with neither one of y'all. It's because both of you have your assumptions of each other and you never builded trust with each other or communicated with each other to be like, okay, I can trust you. Like, I never trusted my brother. And now I'm at a point where I feel like that conversation has helped us to get somewhere, like where I can probably, like, we can actually create something where we can trust each other. Because even growing up, I was like, if I have, when I have kids, I mean, I watch his child, but he don't like me. I can't trust him to watch my kids. If he treat me like this, why wouldn't he treat my kids crazy?
Right.
But now it's like, maybe, you know. So I'm grateful for that.
That's
a
good.
lot. Yeah.
That's good. I'm so proud of you. Like I said, I'm proud of y'all as a unit. Like, you know, with the transition of y'all brother, I feel like that has brought y'all closer. Over these past 3 years now.
It's about to be 3 years, yeah.
Yeah. Coming up this month. It'll be 3 years. So
it's not a shock for me, but yeah.
It's not a shock. What you mean?
Like, you was like, yeah, coming up, like, it's not a, like, I wish I was like, oh, wow, it's about to be 3 years, but it was just kind of like,
oh, yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah, so
I mean, of course, you're trying
positive.
Yeah, you're trying. I mean, it's not an easy thing to talk about. Like, this whole conversation is not easy. You know what I'm saying? But within these 3 years, I know that y'all have gotten closer and continue to get even closer because y'all talk almost every day, and that's great. Like, that's so needed.
Yeah, he definitely calls me almost every day, and it'd be fun. It'd be funny because we be roasting each other and stuff like that. And back then, if we did that, we would be fighting. It wouldn't be no ha ha ha. You know, it'd be like, what you say? Like, and then we'd be on the way to whooping butt. And Troy is way bigger than me. I'm older than him, but he looks older than me, and he would probably pulverize me if we really got into a fight.
Pulverize.
But now I'm glad I got this big dude on my side. So if somebody mess with me, I'd be like, I'm gonna get my brother.
Yeah, exactly.
He a big dude. So hey, how do you feel?
I feel good. I want to get to some of these comments first. Mom's coming through. I decree and declare a lovely month of May. We receive it. Amen. It is a lovely Friday. Thank you, Mom. Somebody said, "Can I be mad?" No, you can't be mad. You can't be mad, but not for long. How about that? And some foreign stuff too, which is cool. Like, I don't know what that's saying, but it's cool that y'all here. Myself, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good today. This is a good day. It's May 1st. Just coming off my birthday. I had my birthday. It was Wednesday. And I had a great day. I had a great day, great time. I'm grateful for everybody that celebrated me, that shouted out, texted me, called me, shoot me a message on Instagram, replied to my story, whatever. I appreciate everybody that shouted out. And I definitely appreciate my wife. She got us tickets to the Pistons game, the playoff game. That was my first playoff Detroit basketball game. And it was an incredible experience, man. And we won. Man, you couldn't ask for a better game to be that game. It was back against the wall. If we lost that game, we would have went home. We forced the game 6 now, which is tonight. I'm so excited for that. K dropped 45, which is a Detroit playoff franchise record. Yeah, that's incredible. The previous was 44 points from Dave Bean, Mary Dave Bean.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. I recently heard that.
Wow.
So, yeah. And that was super cool, man. It was super cool.
Man, it was so energetic in there. And I don't really know too much about sports, but I felt like I did because it was so much fun.
It was geeked up. It was on 100 in that boy for sure.
It really was.
Yeah, I'm grateful for that. So much fun. So much fun I had that day. And then my boy Anton was there. We went to get some food after. And he paid for it. So I appreciate that too, man. We had a great time. I'm grateful. Just so grateful. Like, Man, my life is great, and I'm getting older in this new age. I feel like this is like a new. It's been a new journey for me lately. Like I feel like I'm really coming around on my prime of life. Like I'm maintaining, I'm elevating myself, growing and making more money and being more intentional. You know, and still I'm starting to figure it out. Like I'm not all the way there. I see his ways. I missed the cue, missed the mark, but I'm starting to get it. Like even the times I missed the mark, it's like, okay, how can we stop missing the mark? I'm coming up with plans on not missing the mark again. So I'm excited. I'm just excited. So
I'm excited for you. And then we had the show the next day. I was like, dang, I wish you didn't have it sold the next day early because we had to. But it was good. It wasn't. I wasn't tired. We weren't. You know, it wasn't hard. It wasn't easy, but it wasn't like, oh Lord. It was fun, and I think that's probably what happens when you do what you love to do too. It was like we really was like, oh man, we had to wake up early after hanging out, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun. It was a great time. So definitely grateful for that. Beat the Street show, and yeah, we had a ball.
Yeah.
So thank y'all for tuning in. Let's get into it today. We have some stuff we're gonna talk about. It's episode 44. First of all, us being 44 episodes in is great. That feels great.
Yeah, I'm proud of us.
We've been building. We fell off a little bit in April, probably. Yeah, April.
Yeah, my birthday, because it was on my birthday weekend.
Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 missing in a row, but we back.
Yeah, we did.
And so now we got how to build trust in a relationship. 5 ways to build trust. Now, trust is very important. It's so important in anything: friendship, relationship, marriage, business partner, employee, any relationship you have, you're gonna need trust. Even work, business owner and customer, serviceman, anybody you're gonna do any type of interaction with, there has to be trust. There has to be trust in the media. When you watching something on whatever, I'm trusting it. Like when we were young, we watched wrestling, we trusted it was real until you felt betrayed because they lied to you, and it's like so that's how important trust is. It flows through everything. Like you got to trust your church, trust that your church is you taking your money and using it right. You know, any aspect, mother, son, father, daughter, any aspect, you're gonna need trust. Where do you live? We're in Metro Detroit. So trust is very important. So how do you build trust in a relationship? That's important too, which is, I would say, the most important in a marriage. Your wife, your spouse, your husband is your closest person. That's your closest, I want to say asset, but
ally.
Yeah, it's a good one. Your closest ally, and you have to be able to trust one another. Trust in all areas. I got to be able to trust you financially, emotionally, mentally. You know, trust that you're telling me the truth. And there's just so much.
And the funny thing about trust is we're not perfect. We're all humans. So when you're in a relationship with somebody, it's important that you first trust yourself. Like, did I pick the right person? And then trust that you know this person. Because if you know this person, if you know the primary basics about them, then you can trust them. Like, even if they mess up, it's like, oh, he's not good at washing dishes. I trust that he's not gonna do it, but I'll do it. You know, or she's not good at vacuuming. I trust that she's not gonna do it, so I'll do it. And it's about not beating up each other, but knowing who you married.
Strengths and weaknesses.
And strengthening that, even if you can't trust them with certain things. Now, real live things like the basics of being faithful, having integrity, not talking down your marriage in public, like protecting each other. You have to know how to trust that. And one of the ways is by knowing that this person is consistently showing you something that you can trust.
Yes.
If you marry somebody who's consistently showing you that they are not trustworthy, then you marry somebody you can't trust, but kind of can trust because you trust that they're going to mess up.
Right.
That's why you have to choose to marry somebody who is trustworthy. And when they show you that they are trustworthy, that they got your back, then it's like, okay, I can trust this. But they have to be consistent with it. And if they're not consistent, you can't build trust. If you're not consistently showing this person, you can trust me, you know?
That's good. I was going to ask you what why is it important to have trust in a relationship? But I feel like you answered that. I feel like trust is just everything. Like I feel like there's a lot of foundational keys of a relationship, but trust is one of those things, along with communication. But I want to say maybe one of the most important. Top 5, I would say. I don't know what the list
I feel
is.
like it is the most important thing because if you can't trust a person, you ain't got nothing.
You can't communicate well if you don't trust. You can't. Everything revolves around that. Like I have to be able to trust that you're not going anywhere. Like that, the faithfulness aspect is that you won't leave me emotionally. You won't leave me mentally. I got to be able to trust when I come in with something that's heavy. Like, hey, can I trust you with my secrets? Can I trust you with my pain?
And you're not gonna put it against me, like, yeah, you. That's why you ain't crap. That's why you cry when Big Bird walks past you. Like, but I trusted you with this secret, and you out here telling the world and making me feel bad for having a flaw as a human being.
Right.
I can't trust you no more.
Can't trust you. Can't trust you. So how do you have trust? Okay, I like this. Somebody has a comment. For me, my faith in my partner was big as my faith in God. If you don't have God-fearing partner, then there's going to be a lot of trust issues because that's really good. West Sider SC, thank you for tapping in. 100%. This is really good because your trust in God, it has to start with that. Thank you, West Sider. That's so good because once you trust God, your relationship is God led. You trusted God to say, okay, thank you, God. This is the person that you blessed me with. Now, everything, once that foundation is laid, everything can flow through that. So that is definitely the first thing. And so when you talk about building trust within a relationship, these are the 5 steps we have. First, the power of consistency. And you mentioned that earlier, but it's oh wow. Mom said, I'm so very proud of you, Malachi. You are forever evolving beyond your natural years. Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, he is. I'm grateful for that too.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mom. I love you. But yes, that power of consistency. When you show up continuously, consistently as a wife, as a husband, and it's not just one-sided. The man has to be consistent, but the woman has to be consistent as well. Everybody has their role to play, and you're gonna fall short at times, but is the basis of you consistent? Are you 95% consistent, 80%, whatever it is? It's got to be at least a B. Once you get under average, it's like, okay, I'm starting to not be able to trust you. I'm starting to not be able to see that you're not consistent because we're human. We're going to make mistakes. There's going to be times we drop the ball, but you need at least 80%, 80, 85, 95, 90% of consistency that you can be trusted. If you have a B in the class, you're trusted. Like you're on an honor roll in your life as a husband, you can be trusted. Like you're showing up most of the time, that's trustworthy. So when you're consistent, when you're consistently showing up for your person, showing up for yourself, you build that trust more and more. The more that you evolve, the more that you are showing up, putting in that work, putting in those numbers every day, every week, every month, every year, being consistent.
Yeah, if you can't show up for yourself, you can't show up for nobody else either. So before you even decide to be in a relationship, you have to make sure that you're able to show up for yourself because you're going to attract what you are. If you're untrustworthy, then you'll attract somebody that's untrustworthy, and then y'all just
that's good. That's so good. Showing up for yourself, that's how you be consistent because you get to burn out by not pouring into your own cup. We had to both learn that. I had to learn that. She had to learn that I got to show up for me. I got to be consistent for myself so I can be consistent for her. If I start to fall off within me, within my prayer time, within my time to pour back into me, then I won't have anything to give to her. And I will show up in how consistent I am for us, is how consistent you are for yourself. And trusting in yourself. That's what it starts with too. You can't be consistent if you don't trust yourself. Be somebody that you can trust in so that you can be somebody that your spouse trusts in.
Am I trustworthy? And would I put somebody else in that situation to be with me? Like, am I trustworthy? Can I be faithful? If I can't, then I don't need to be in a relationship. Can I be a woman of my word? If I can't, then I need to do some more work, figure it out. Because your word, pretty much, I mean, like you can get money any kind of way. You can, but your word is all you got, pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your word and your time.
Yeah, that is everything. That is everything. And that's being somebody that somebody can trust your word. When you say something and then it matches out to be the truth, that's building that. Once you consistently doing that, you consistently showing up, telling the truth, that's how you build it. It's like, okay, you have a track record. Out of 10 times, you told me the truth 10 times. That's your track record. That's being consistent.
And I get stuff happens, so I get all of that. But communicate that. Communicate when stuff happens. Sometimes you can be with somebody, like I said, we human. They start off, their word is not good, but they're not trying to be that way. And so it's like, do I work with them? Sorry, we're looking at our Instagram. Somebody that's trying to be funny.
If I could see what that was, I can't read that good.
Comedian T-Moore.
Oh, Timo.
Oh, that's Timo?
Yeah.
Oh, this Negro.
Man, he too tall for the phone. That's why we can't see.
That's why I couldn't see. I only saw the bottom half of his body.
Right. Man, he about to get a you got a discount for a knee replacement.
10 foot tall, right? Talking about the 7 dwarfs. But of course, I look like a dwarf to you. I look like a roach to you.
Right. You live in a tall tree, man.
That's our boy. He get on my nerves because he's been doing comedy way longer than me, and he is funnier.
Hilarious.
But I will try. I will try to fight with the funniest of the funniest. I'm not backing down.
Yeah, Timo always genuine, always funny.
He is. I almost jumped on his back last time we saw him. I kept stepping on the chair. We had that.
Oh man.
What was it? Wilding out. Malachi was like, "Be safe. Get down.
Like, get down.
Yeah.
But you got to be consistent. It's not just what you do at one time. It's what you do. It's what you do throughout. What you do throughout the day, throughout the year, throughout the week. That builds consistently. Each day is a different day. You can't just fall back on what you did last Tuesday. You have to do something new. What have you done for me lately? And when you're consistent, you can be somebody that that you could trust.
Just saw the Michael Jackson story. Janet wasn't in there.
Yeah, Janet was not in there at all.
And don't be getting mad at your partner if they don't trust you. You're not showing them that you're trustworthy.
You're not consistent.
Why don't you trust me? And if you were somebody that you just for real could not trust, like 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't know where they at.
Peace out.
You need to go.
Yeah. If you don't have trust, you don't have nothing, man.
Get out of there. You deserve better.
If your partner is showing you can't trust them, you should not be on eggshells, pins and needles with your partner.
Wondering what they doing, where they at, how they doing, what they got up to, like.
Because that means you ain't trusting your instincts, your Holy Spirit, your intuition, that to say, hey, this ain't for you.
You deserve better. It's 7.5 billion people in the world.
I can't trust you. Now you not being trustworthy to yourself.
And then you end up with someone else, and if they are trustworthy, you gonna have a hard time trusting them because you're thinking about what they did to you.
Exactly. You putting them in harm's way. Putting yourself in harm's way. Okay. Number 2. So that was number 1, the power of consistency. Number 2, why honesty even when it's hard matters. Why honesty, even when it's hard, matters. Honesty is so important. You have to
be honest. That's how you build a trust.
Goodness, that's the top way to build that trust. Is being honest. Don't worry about. I know for us, we had to overcome this. I know I had to overcome this, and not always sharing something I should have shared, or I may have something that needs to be said, but I'm scared about how it's going to make her feel. And so I'm not sharing it or giving the whole truth. And so that's not helping. It's not helping. I can't give something that I can't hold back a truth because I feel like it's going to hurt her. I got to give her the truth. Whatever it is, I have to be honest in how I feel. I can't try to protect her feelings.
Because the whole time you holding it and you mad, and I don't know why you mad. I have no clue. Like, we recently just went through that, and I'm so proud of him because he goes to therapy. And first of all, for a man to decide to go to therapy is a big decision because, I mean, he can probably explain it better than me because he's a man.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's been tremendous. Been tremendous for me for myself, and also as a husband. just me as an individual first. Like I wanted to be whole myself. Then because I knew it would help me as a husband, and so helping for me first, it was just so now I've been able to have tools to bring in to know. All right, you have to. That's what my first session. He told me you're gonna some hard conversation that you're avoiding. I'm not saying have it all tonight, but you're gonna have to have it. And we end up talking like a couple of days later, and it's been tremendous for that. So you have to being honest is telling the whole truth. I can tell a story and leave something out. That's not honesty. I can live out certain parts that I know that's not being honest. So you have to share, even if it's gonna hurt your partner. Be honest with what happened. This is what happened. This is how I feel. This is what it is. This is what I did.
And share it with love though too, and be with somebody who will accept that honesty. The thing for me that brought us together, because we had a lot of things different, but we had more things alike, is the fact that we were friends and we were just straight up with each other. There was no sugarcoating how he felt, how I felt. It was just straight up about everything, even if it felt uncomfortable. So when I found out that he felt a certain way, I was like surprised, but I felt it in my spirit and in my body, because if you connected to somebody, you can feel when they feel in a certain way. But it was just like, you could have been talked to me about this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not about to bite you. Right. But he was trying to protect me at the same token because of my mental state of where I was at with my brother transitioning and stuff. So I can respect it, but it's very important to be honest in love. Like, don't just talk to people crazy, like, well, you blah, blah, blah. No. Be honest in love so that they can hear you and so they can listen to you, and be open when your partner comes to you with honesty, like, hey, this and this and that and that, this is a problem for me, and figure out, do you want to, fix it? Do you want to, figure out some plans or whatever? So
absolutely, do what you got to do. So that's been the biggest thing for us for sure, is just being honest. Like, honest when it's easy, honest when it's hard. Just be honest. Be honest. You don't have to yell the truth. You don't have to say it with harsh words, but just tell the truth. Tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Danny comes up short every day. I never heard that before, Timo.
Timo, you still wear tall tees because you have to, man. Get out of here. All right. How communication builds emotional safety.
It's important that you build emotional safety in order to build trust in a relationship. And it's hard depending on how messed up a person is. Like, Malachi grew up with both his parents. He pretty much, he's not perfect. He got some issues, but for the most part, he is well-rounded and raised correctly. I grew up in trauma, okay, and all the trauma in the world. And so a person that grows up in trauma and with abandonment and security issues and being lied to as a child by their own parent, it's hard for them to be like, oh, I trust you. And so him being patient with me has been very, very helpful. He getting thrown off by looking at the Instagram.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Him being patient with me has been very, very helpful, because I know that God anointed him to be my husband, because it takes the patience of Job to deal with what he dealt with me, because I did not trust very well. It's like, why are you marrying people when you don't trust them?
Yeah, I definitely remember early on that was a thing. That emotional safety, some of it didn't come from my actions. Most of it didn't. It was certain things were assumed, and I was like, as we look back, you kind of forget about some of this stuff. But it was like it's that pit bull that you're trying to love, and they just in the corner like, it's like, hey, yo, you good now. It's like,
okay,
this is a safe space here. Like, it's a safe space. Very safe space. So when you have a person with unresolved trauma, they will need more of a consistent, more of an emotional support so they can get to the trust. Sometimes trust has to be built from mistakes of the past. Like I was showing up consistently. I was being the man I said I would be. But because the emotional trauma of her past and past relationships, it took even longer than normal to build the emotional security within her so that she could know that she could trust me, and not blaming her for those things either. When they did come up, I was patient enough to allow her the safety to know, like, okay, I know you're hurt and you're hurting me now, but hey, we don't have to reside in this pain, because I could have brought pain back to her. But no, I took it, accepted it, moved on from it, and allowed her to be able to heal so that we can get through it. Because if you just continue to go back and forth with the hurt, and I'm hurt and you hurt, so I'm gonna say this, it's not gonna help.
It's not gonna work out. And that's what I loved about you. You were very patient with me to the point where I trust you completely now. And you didn't have to be, because you didn't do what my mama did. You didn't do none of the stuff in the past to me. But you had enough patience to work through it, and the fact that we were communicating through it, because I literally would tell you and let you know where things was coming from. Like, you know what, I think that came from this and this and that and that. And you'd be like, oh, okay, I get it now. I understand. And you'd be understanding versus, well, your mama called you this, so like you actually operated in love and created emotional safety for me. I know he's not perfect. I'm not perfect, but for the most part, we have this emotional trust that we have for each other.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, that was a big part, man. That emotional safety is built through that communication, good and bad. The role of accountability. You got to be accountable in a life, in a marriage, and we're talking about any relationship, any whatever. You got to be accountable, but definitely in a marriage, when you're accountable, because you're gonna make mistakes, and when that person is accountable and they can be a man, be a woman, and say, "Hey, I messed up. These are the areas I fell short. I do apologize for that." It does wonders for your trust in that relationship, because you can see, okay, he fell short, but he told me. And now you can respect more. You would have more respect for the person and say, okay, you fessed up to it. You owned up to it. And that's how you get through it. Yeah. It's the only way. If you hiding behind it and trying to make it something that is not, you lose trust. You don't lose trust by the action. You lose trust by the lack of accountability. Most times. Sometimes straight up is the action. But some actions are done subconsciously. Some actions are done accidentally. And it's not those times. It's not when the trust is misused. It's when you're not owning up to it. You're just making it seem like it's me. You're trying to gaslight me. You're trying to do whatever.
Yeah.
To try to make it seem like what happened didn't happen. Like, I know I saw what I saw.
You throwing it on me, or you talking about the things, because we all got issues. So of course you're gonna talk about my little flaws when that's not even the subject at hand. We are completely talking about what you did. Like, why are we talking about me when I literally came to you and said, hey, it's something I need to talk to you about. It's very important. You blah, blah, blah. You made me feel this way when you did this. And you're like, well, but you blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you don't get nothing done because you're not being accountable. Like, you'll have your chance to talk about it if you want to, but right now this is what's bothering me at the moment. So let's be accountable here.
Yeah, Timo says some need more reassurance than others. That's good. And that and she was in that place, going back to what we were talking about before, needing more reassurance, knowing what your partner needs. It's specific. It's not just all women need this. Yeah, but some women need more. Some women need less.
Yeah, some women were not abused as kids. Like, they had mama, daddy. They were protected.
Yeah, or as an adult.
Right. Because sometimes you get abused as a kid. You're like, I'm not going to let that happen to me as an adult. But unfortunately, my goofy butt, I put myself in situations where it was like... Yeah,
absolutely. So that's a very important one. Got to be accountable. Just in life, man. life has more respect for you when you own up to your mistakes. And you can move forward through almost anything outside of, I mean, there are some things
outside
that
of
you
killing
can't.
somebody, but even with that, no, yeah, you can move forward, but yeah, well, that's a whole nother episode. We'll
Yeah,
talk about that. I
that's
dealt with some stuff last
yeah.
week, and it had something to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
See, trauma.
So number 4, accountability, and then we got number 5, creating a secure and supportive partnership. Um, that's a big one because you have to create the environment that you want. Um, once you support each other, once I know that, hey, this person got my back, that's trust. That's trust right there.
Yeah,
I'm trusting that they got my best interest in mind. We've created this environment of support. We've created this environment of partnership. That's really what marriage is. The biggest thing about marriage is you got two people on the same page. Hey, I got your back, we got mine. We covering more ground. We're going further. We're doing more. We're more intentional. We making more. We're just more advancing in life more because we have this partnership. It's supportive. I know I can trust you. I know I can run my ideas behind you, about you, and you give me constructive criticism to help the idea grow versus low key being jealous about an idea. Like, dang, I wish I would have thought that. And then you sabotage it, possibly. Oh man, I don't know, that ain't a good idea. But then you running to go do
and
it.
you do it, yeah.
Or you telling somebody else to do it. It's like, it's so many. I've heard so many horror stories of this happening in people's relationships and marriages. And it's like, wow, like when you are jealous of your partner, you won't have a supportive partnership. You know, you
or
can't
I give
trust
you
them.
an idea and it's dumb, and you tell me go on and do it,
And so you could look stupid. It's like nah, like you gonna know how I feel. Like, hey, I disagree, but do it if you want. But you gonna know how I felt, and and if you do it, I'm gonna still support you.
I would be
Even
like,
though I said don't. Like, but that's what's required, whether you like it or not.
because sometimes you got to find out on your own if it's dumb or not.
For
anyway.
sure. Because sometimes I may like, it was some jokes that she ran about me. I didn't really like it. She did it anyway, and it worked. I'm like,
he was
okay.
like, oh, wow, how you gonna get off the floor?
Yeah, like.
And I was like, what? And I went on and did it, and they was on the floor cracking up, like, she on the floor, you know.
It worked.
But if I wouldn't have did it and would have just been like, yeah, he right, that's stupid, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Episode 44. Wow, I love this. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you.
And will consistency play a part in
for tuning in too?
Yes, consistency plays a big part. That was number one. Number 1 was consistency, for sure. So
yeah, you gotta be consistent. You gotta be with somebody who does not feel intimidated by you.
Oh, by your success, by your ideas.
Oh my gosh,
you need that.
And it was very refreshing to be with Malachi, because before him, the last person I was with was very jealous of me, and it was like, why?
Yeah,
because if you're with somebody, if I succeed, then you succeed. We both succeed, you know. But super jealous, and Malachi, he don't have a jealous bone in his body, and I can be like, hey, blah blah blah. He be pushing me to sometimes do stuff I don't want to do.
Yep.
You know, like, you should do your podcast, and it's I'm glad I've been doing it, but sometimes it's like this one day I didn't want to do it at all, and he made me do it, and it freed a lot of people. And it was like one of the best episodes ever. But if he didn't push me to do it, I wouldn't have did it.
That support, you know, and she can trust that I'm going to hold her accountable, because you need that. If we just keep letting each other slide, how will we grow? If I just like, oh, it's okay, baby. It's just every time something came up, I just appeased her and just like, and I had to learn that even more myself. But same with me. If I, oh baby, I don't feel like doing it. Oh, it's okay, baby. And then it's like, no, sometimes you got to get out there. Now it's times where you've been doing a lot. It's time that you need to relax. You need to take a nap, whatever. Right. Or no, it's time to go. You got it. You know, you got this deadline. You know, you got this, you got that. Go for it. Push. And that support creates that trust. It keeps that trust alive, that I know I can depend and fall back on their honest opinion. They're going to push me to be my best version of myself. And they're going to hold me accountable as well.
And they may not move when you tell them to move, but you can bet they feeling it. You know, like, he'll tell me to do something, I'll be like, But eventually they do. Like last night, he had an assignment that he needed to do to get paid for voiceover, which I'm so proud. He's a voiceover over a book.
Thank you, baby. Yeah.
And he did not feel like doing it, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And I know he heard me, but he still did what he wanted to do.
Yeah,
I know he felt it. I kept asking him, like, "Are you gonna go?
When you gonna do your stuff? When you gonna do your stuff?" I'm like, "I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it." But she didn't let me. Like, I made my own decision. So now today it's like, okay. Even when she like, "Hey, come here," I'm like, "Look, I gotta go finish this." Like,
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you own it. Like, yes, I'm should have been did it, but now I'm locking in. So I locked in for the 3 hours. Now I'm almost done. So it's like, you
and gotta. He's like, it wasn't even that hard. I don't know why it was low.
That's how it be. That's how it be. Yeah. So those are our 5 steps. We have this was a really good episode. I'm excited. So
I had fun. I wish I knew how to read that language that they right? They said.
Yeah, it's like, can
we translate, put user and time.
They changed it to regular for once they realized we was United States.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe as well to the Lovely Podcast. So we're just gonna recap these. Number 1, be consistent. Consistency is everything. When you're consistent in life, consistently showing up for yourself, you can consistently show up for your partner. And when consistency is built through lifestyle, it's got to be a lifestyle for you. If it's just something that you do on Tuesdays, that's not really a lifestyle. I mean, like life. Of course, we do a podcast once a week. I'm not saying like that, but when in a relationship, I gotta show up every day. I can't just show up on Fridays. For us, I gotta be consistent every day. That builds trust. Number 2, being honest. Be honest even when it's hard. Deliver those hard truths. Deliver them nicely, but deliver them. They have to be delivered. Be honest. Give the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Dang, so I'm gonna be single forever. That's what Wendy. Why you say that, girl?
She said, over here. Nah, you're not gonna be single forever. Nah.
Why you say that?
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
We're trying to give people hope. Because it's work to be in a relationship. It's work to be.
Yeah, to do I'm curious to why you said that.
Yeah, tell us that, child, because we want to know.
3, create emotional safety. You have to create that emotional safety for each other, and that's done by being honest. That's done by being consistent. That's done by being somebody that can be trusted. You create that environment. You continue to show up. Now you've shifted your spirit, you shifted your energy, you shifted your relationship, and that environment is created. Number 4, accountability.
Be accountable, child. I'm an officer. I work 16 hours a day. Okay.
Yeah, that's everybody at work. That's
right.
Come on now. Come on, that you
definitely gonna get a man out as you working, like
right. And then when you find somebody, y'all help each other. So
you might be an officer. Brother there for my princess. Oh
yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you are showing up still. But consistency is not a length of time. It's what it is. Sometimes it may not be for a long time, but you did it. There's times I don't have a full day to spend, but I got 5 minutes. I got 20 minutes. I'm going to take this 20 minutes and be intentional with that. You have to be intentional with what you have. That's how you get more. You want better time is what you do with your time now that matters. You want a relationship that you can have more time with each other. When you build something, find someone that you can build with, you help each other's lives out and you alleviate some of the pressures and stresses of life. So that, hey, you don't got to work as hard. I don't got to work as hard. Now we can come together. I had to learn that the balance of working hard and spending time with her. So that's built through a relationship. So you doing what you got to do now, but it's going to shift. And it's only going to shift once you see it's going to shift. Once you see it can happen. Be that person that somebody wants to have in their life. So continue to work on yourself and it'll happen.
It will, and you might meet a fellow police officer. You never know, because like I wasn't looking for Malachi. I was working all the time. In fact, I was working, and then I had just became a comedian, and so I would go to work and then be out. When I first became a comedian, I was hitting 4 to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mics, whatever mic was a mic, I was there, and so I would be getting home at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And have to wake up at 6 and be at work. And I didn't think I was gonna meet anybody. And boom, here we are.
Yeah, and it's funny. It love finds you, and this is a little segue, but I like it. love finds you when you stop looking. That's what happened with us. That's not everybody's story, but I know I wasn't looking, she wasn't looking, and we was right there in front of each other. But we had to open our eyes to see it. Like I had to realize, hey, this is what you asked for. So have your list, work on yourself, and just pour into you to the max, because there's gonna come a time where you won't be single. You ain't gonna have time as much.
It's gonna be y'all instead of just you.
Exactly. And so
you eat everybody ate, you know.
Exactly.
It ain't like that.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
You can't make a sandwich without thinking about the other person.
I'm constantly, it's not much I can do, and it's a bad thing, but she be saying like, hey, when you do something for you, think of me. And it's like, yeah, you're right. I can't just be like, oh, I'm hungry, I'm about to go make a sandwich. She sleep. She she gonna want a sandwich, make a sandwich. The sandwich is there. I'm eating my sandwich. Hey, where? Oh, it's a sandwich for you downstairs. But I'm eating my sandwich. Like,
you got to make it, but it's down there.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, did we talk about being accountable? Be accountable. Be somebody that can fess up to their wrongdoings. You're gonna drop the ball. You're gonna fall short.
You are human. Yeah, you're not gonna be perfect.
Even the Bible says, confess your sins, and He's faithful and just to forgive them. Confession is accountability. Hey, Lord, I messed up. Hey, Danny, I messed up. Hey, Malachi, I messed up. I'm confessing whatever I drop.
I'm not about to beat up myself. I'm just gonna do better and get back up and keep it going.
That's all it is.
They better make my sandwich good too.
Yeah, you better relax with that mindset.
Right. See, now calm down.
That'll keep you single right there. Because sometimes you're gonna have some dry sandwiches and you're gonna have to just
eat it
and nicely say, hey, next time.
Or some messed up stir fry, child. I can't let it go.
I messed up the stir fry, you know.
And I just remade it and we ate.
It was unbearably unedible.
I was trying. I was like, I can't eat this.
I took it from her. I said, no, we can't. None of us can eat this.
Yeah, he did take it from me. I kept playing with it, trying. I was so hungry.
This is garbage.
Like, I would like to eat one day, not today. I guess I'm fasting today because this is horrible. I can't tell him how bad this is. I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Oh my goodness.
So I'll just
yeah, you gotta calm down. You can't do too much when it comes to the stuff that you don't like. That builds trust too. That's a whole nother topic as well. But yeah, you gotta just take it some time. Sometimes it is unbearable, and be nice in your honesty though. Okay. But you better make me that ain't fun.
Right.
Number 5, create a supportive partnership. Okay.
Y'all got each other's back. Can't nothing come in between y'all. Y'all like this. Like, can't nobody be like, hey, Danielle, blah, 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 Malachi, blah, blah, blah. No, y'all support each other. Y'all got each other's back. This is going to be your closest person other than Jesus. And that's what they say, forsake all others. I'm not saying don't be around other people. Don't hang around your family. You should hang around your family. But you forsaken all others. It's y'all two. And y'all creating that supportive environment for each other. Absolutely. And it feels good sometimes, like when we do teamwork, like when I cook and he wash dishes and we just support each other. And it feels really good. Now, everybody, you meet a man, every man don't wash dishes or cook or whatever. But I'm grateful that God put us together, because I said, Lord, whoever I end up with, he gonna have to do stuff, because I'm not that type of wife where I'm just doing everything. I'm not about to do everything. I need some support.
Absolutely. So accept the effort. Yes, that's exactly it. You got to accept the effort, because once you accept the effort, they grow from that. You know, I know for me, the effort that she does, for both of us, she does effort. If I appreciate that effort, she will give more effort. But if I see that, that ain't really enough, it's like, I'm gonna withdraw my effort. But if you want that effort to grow, you have to support it. And then also give loving criticism as well. Constructive loving criticism. That's okay.
Don't start eating like, oh, this is nasty. Yeah, it's a dry sandwich.
You gotta take time.
Why would you give me this crap? And just throw it at them and
just gracefully go downstairs. Hey, where you going? Oh, I just need a little bit more ketchup. You know, I just need a little bit more mayo. Just a little more mayo. Oh, I just need a little more salt and pepper. That's all. It's like, but you have that heart to say, hey, it's still okay. I'm grateful that you made it. I'm just gonna adjust it a little bit. Yeah, so now
it's gonna fix it up.
Yeah, once that person do that, now it's like, okay, she liked a little extra mayo.
And you'll probably be like, yeah, can you add some tomatoes?
Right. Yeah. Whatever you. Yeah.
I did mess it up.
So, but that's how you can do that is by supporting it. So yeah, this was nice, man. So this has been episode 44. Thank you, Wendy, for tapping in on our Instagram.
Thank you.
And for those that have watched, thank you for our random subscribers and people that added.
Our different language subscriber. I don't know if that was Russian or what.
Or subscriber, whatever, whoever you are. Episode 44, how to build trust in a relationship. And before we get out of here, a few things we're going to do. First things first. Lovely tip of the day.
Oh.
Lovely tip of the day is trust yourself. If you don't trust you, you can't be trusted. Okay.
Done.
So be somebody that you can trust in. I'm working on that still. Like sometimes I know the times where I can't trust myself.
Mm-hmm.
I know the times where I'm playing myself, procrastinating, and falling behind, allowing myself to fall short. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to the max. I'm not going hard. I know those times, and I'm working to build those times. I'm working on being somebody that can do what I said I'm going to do for myself. Mm-hmm. I know I'm coming home. All right, I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to do this. Mm-hmm. Like yesterday, that was my plan. I'm going to eat, then I'm going to do this. I spent the whole day not. I was tired, yeah, but I could have took a nap and recharged myself to be intentional. But no,
I suggested.
Like she suggested, So I realized, hey, sometimes you can't trust yourself, man. So set those parameters for yourself. Do whatever you got to do so that you can trust yourself so that others can trust you. Mm-hmm. All right?
That's very good.
Thank you, baby. It's your lovely tip of the day. Yeah. So also the Pistons tonight are playing, I think at 7:00. In a couple of hours. So we are playing game 6 in Orlando. We got to win tonight to advance to game 7 in Detroit on Sunday. So I will see y'all back. By the time next Friday comes, we'll be in the next round of playoffs. All right. I guarantee that.
And also your girl is going to be at the Detroit Women of Comedy Festival on May the 15th and the 16th. And I'm going to be doing a comedy for the Prom Project of Michigan. That's what is it? Nonprofit organization, and they create proms and stuff for people who have been in abusive domestic violence situations. So if you're interested in that, then holler at your girl. You can contact us at LuvLees.com. Do I have the image? I think I do. Let me see.
Research prom.
Okay, I don't know if I saved it in that or I did. There we go. So yeah, it's a brunch May 16th, 11 to 3. Tickets are $40. You get food and comedy, and the guest speaker is Sabrina Banks. I hear she's very good. So you get to laugh, you get to get some encouragement, and you get to get some good food. So come on out to that. It's a very good cause. The Prom Project of Michigan.
What's up?
Man, it's good to see you, Jarvis.
Hope all is well.
That's our boy.
Yeah, man. Good to see you, man.
Yes.
It's funny, we ain't seen him, but we
right. Him, but haven't seen him, but we see his name pop up. We haven't talked to you in a while, but we're so happy that you joined us, and we're about to wrap it up. But we're happy to see you. We hope you're doing good. Mm-hmm. We hope you're doing real good.
Yep. Well, that's been episode 44 of the Lovely Podcast. How to build trust in a relationship. 5 ways to build trust.
Stay encouraged with these gas prices. $5 a gallon.
5 ways.
I ain't went nowhere. I should be Ubering, but I'm like, is it worth it?
Man.
Like, I need to go only at the main times because this is crazy.
Yes. So as always, choose love, and we love y'all.
Peace out.
Choose love, y'all. Hey, love, 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 please, love, 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 please, love. Lot of love, love, big love, 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 what? Love, 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 please, love. Choose love, y'all. Love, 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 please, love, 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 lot of love from above. I love you.